Hi and welcome. Welcome to this week's Monday Live, and good morning, good evening, or good afternoon. Hi and Herman. Hi and welcome. Oh, and Harper, little dog. Oh, 2026 for me, that's a big question. But you should know I will pull a few cards, one, two, maybe three cards. Let's see, depending on how many gets on, and you will be the first that will get pulled personal cards for you. But of course, I can't, all the year, month for month, like that. That will be a bit too much for this media here. Um, but anyway, welcome. First, I would want to remind you all that this is the last live of this year. Next time we'll be live with you is the Monday, the 5th of January next year, 2026, I think. Anyway, the first Monday in the new year. Anyway, I'll be live, but there will be one, maybe two more videos this year that I will pre-record, and it will for the next, for the week of with Christmas and yeah, exactly. Good thing, and good thing. Yeah, I will find out. But back to a little practical information here. Next week there will be a pre-recorded video that will cover, the days up to Christmas and the days after, and maybe also cover New Year. I'm not quite sure yet whether I get the opportunity to. I hope I can make two videos. One that I will release Sunday, Monday, first coming Sunday, Monday, and one that I will release just before New Year on Tuesday instead of Monday. But I'm not quite sure of that yet. So I hope that will be like it, but we will see. So subscribe, then you will get notifications as when the videos are up. So yeah, that would be a good idea, really good idea. Otherwise you have to check in, is it now or maybe now, or, so subscribe and it will be way more easy for you to catch up with when new videos come. So before I get to you, Anne, I have pulled a card to help us all. Just pulled a card to help with the title. And I'm going to present the cards first. Sorry. I don't know. It must be the gray weather that is mumbling with my brain. Just gray. A couple of years ago, this time of year, I think it was 22, I just got a reminder of memories from Facebook. We had snow, lovely white snow, not way too much, but so it was nice and quiet to walk in and lightened it all up a bit. So it was really nice. But now it's like gray, and then we have some rain, and then some more rain, and then gray, and sometimes with rain, and sometimes with not. And it's like, okay. But at least my lips are not nearly as dry as when it's frost, when it's below zero. So hi Pixie Dust, hello everyone, and welcome to this year's last live. Not the last video, but last live. So, but we have the Angel Tarot. Oops, Angel Tarot today. That was a bit loud. Sorry. I think it was the box for the Black Cat Tarot that fell and landed quite hard. It's just a small box. It's this one here. That's the other deck we have. We have two sets of tarot today. This is the back, and for instance, like this on the front. And the Angel Tarot here, it has the air for swords and fire, airs and unicorns for sword, and fire and dragons for wands, and water and mermaids for cups, and what is it? Earth and fairies for coins, pentacles. So that's interesting. Hi Nimera, welcome. I'm about to present the cards, and then it's Anne, and then it's Pixie Dust, and then it's you. So, Knight of Earth, I pulled for the title. And this card is speaking about being loyal and dedicated and stuff like that, but it's also the slowest knight, and at the same time, you see the horse is standing still, but at the same time, it's also speak of us to buckle down and get things done. but it didn't really get that, you know, busy vibe from it. Well, you don't do that. It's like, okay, it's important that we plan. It's important that we keep it calm, you know, stay calm, keep cool, you know, at least stay calm. And it's about slowing down, not rushing and stressing. And well, that can be quite a challenge this time of year, I know, especially this time of year. But it's about, hey, slow down just enough. So you, first of all, do not stress. So that's, you know, because stress, you know, what does that really do good things for you unless you need to really short-term stress, so you can get your adrenaline pumping and blood running and heart pumping and away fast. That's if you need it. You need it. Right? Otherwise, nah, no good. So slow down, keep calm if possible, or at least slow down, breathe, get your bearings. Where are you? How can you best do what you want to do right now? Maybe some planning is needed, some practical planning. So slow down so you actually can get those things done instead of stressing all around. No, I need to do this, and now I need to do, and I need to do this 7, 8, 9 things at the same time. No, you don't. One, maybe 2 things at a time, because you can sometimes set some things in motion while then you go do something else while that is, you know, sort of taking care of itself. So that's okay, of course. But slow down just enough so you can actually get things done, so you can get your bearings, so you can use your mind for planning and not for stressing and, oh no, what now? So slow down so you actually will get them things done. And it's practical stuff, but it's also of course, if you want to do something, if you want to begin something, then instead of get caught up all in your head, then calm down, slow down, breathe, get your bearings, and make a plan and follow that step by step. Sometimes small steps, sometimes bigger steps, okay? But never 2 steps in opposite directions at the same time, you know? So that's important. That's important. Hello, Zach. Welcome. And also, who more? Your name is? Oh, we have many here. Astrid, welcome. You just found my page. Welcome. Extra special welcome to you. So we have, how many do we have? We have Anne for what, 26 in general. Yes, yeah, you know, I know. And then we have Pixie Dust, and then we have Nimera, and then we have Astrid, welcome, and then we have Zach. I better write the order down somewhere, because you're chatting and I'm telling things, and then it will go like, oh, why do I, you know? So, and Herman, and then Pixie Dust, and then Nimera, and Astrid, and again, welcome. Thank you for finding me. And then Zach from Toronto, Canada. Yeah. So let's get to it. And hopefully I have time after that to make some cards for all of us also. I must have. But first, I want to say, especially to you newcomers, if at some point you can't see me, it's like, go like, oh, then it's probably because YouTube's goes like, oh, we can't get the connection right now, please wait. But it won't come back. So I have to, you know, sort of start the video over, but not starting it over. I have found a way. So you just wait in the chat and I will be back here. And that's if I can write to you in the chat. If the screen goes black and I cannot write to you in the chat, then that's my Wi-Fi connection that goes like, oof. So it's like, okay, and for that to go back really fast, it's the fastest way for me to reboot my computer. And then I will be back a little later, but I cannot write to you meanwhile, because, you know. So, but keep hanging in the chat if that happened, and I will be back. I haven't had troubles with that yet. So let's get to it. And first, we're going to get 2 angel cards and a cat. 2 angel cards and a cat, and that's 3 cards. You probably won't get 3 cards, all of you. This is sort of a big question that's we need to narrow down in a way. So let's see. Let's see what's the energy saying here. Whoa, 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 whoa. You got the Magician and the Chariot. That's things moving along. And then you got the King of Cups. So look at this Magician here. Look at this. So you can, and with the Chariot. So yes, you are ready. You can create the life, the kind of life that you want, the way you want to be. And it's about, setting the intentions, taking the action, and then let things happen for you, with you. So you are co-creating your life with spirit, with universe. Okay, you're not steering it, but you are co-creating, and then keeping an open mind and heart, and especially for the universe's way of putting in some extra or twisting it a bit, putting on some frosting and stuff like that. So you make sure not set the frame too stiff. Okay, so that would be good. And the most important thing, let it come from your heart, not from your mind, because that's when the magic will come. Look, see, he's here writing down plans. And what was the planning? Slow down the plans. Don't be too much in your head. What's in your heart? Write that down. Or at least you don't necessarily have to write it down, only if that feels right for you. Some people like to write it down and then use that to help them manifest it, to help them bring it into reality. And of course you can do that too, but you don't have to. The important thing is that it comes from your heart, that you recognize that you have all that creative power, all that magic within you, and set them things in motions, and then you will co-create the life, the type of life that you want. It is time. It is time. So get going. But always remember, from your heart, with love, with heart energy, always, also towards yourself. Okay, so that's important, and I hope you can, you feel confident. You should with this card, you really should. So thank you, Anne. Check. And then pixie dust. Let's see. One angel card for you, pixie dust. And lots of Christmas work, probably for most. So, pixie dust, you got 5 of water. And oh no, 5 of cups, that's a sad card. Well, not as sad as in many other decks. You see, the focus here is on the 2 cups. The 2 cups you still have. The other ones, they are done. There are no more. And some of it maybe sort of recently. So it's like, okay, is that really done? Yes. And that is further away in time. But it is over. It is in the past. So now it's important that you focus what is in the now and what is to come from the now. That's where the light is shining on, what you still have, what it's developed from what you had, and maybe come in new also. And keep your focus on what you have and not what you don't have anymore, because when you put your focus on what you do not have anymore, then you put yourself down, so to speak. Then you put yourself to the bottom instead of being in the middle and far high enough up to receive the light, to see, yes, I am like these chalices. I am receiving light. I am holding light. I can, fill myself up with light and with love, and use that in the now, and to move forward, and to be within the center of myself, the center of my heart. And that will bring me more joy than sadness. It will bring me more light than shadow. Okay? So the light will dissolve the shadows. So let it in, take it in, and focus on what you got, what you have become, and what you still are developing. So yeah. Okay, Pixie Dust, I hope we can use that. And Shirley has come in. And Logan, Natalie, hello, hello. I will put you both on here. Logan, Natalie, and Shirley. Glad to see you here in my last live for this year. But there will be one, maybe two videos. So keep an eye out, and all you guys are subscribing, so you will get notifications. So if you want to make sure you get the notification, make sure that your notifications is set to all instead of just adapted, or what it's in English, you know. So you have all notifications on the bell and not just some of them. Then you will get notice of when that video or videos will be there online. And I reckon the first one, the one for the Christmas week, will be Sunday, maybe Monday, and the next, if there's a next, will be Tuesday just before New Year's Eve. So yeah, so let's hope that. So let's see, we are on to just Pixie was there, then the Minera. That's you. What? Yeah. Now it's who's it now? Let's see. Yeah, Nimera, that's your turn now, and you're going to get two from the cats, two cards from the cats. So let's see. You got the, let's see, that's the Page of Coins and the Six of Swords. So this is also about something new that you are learning. And the new that you are learning, for that to, you know, develop further. Yes, the new you are learning. You see, you're learning something new. You're balancing with all the new you have taking in, new knowledge, new way of being. It's lifting you up, and you are learning to juggle it. You are learning to use it even more, even better. Continuous learning that, but it's still sort of new. And while doing so, you are setting yourself in this boat, putting yourself in this boat. So you leave where you come from. You are leaving the hardship, the strife, when you might have been putting yourself down or letting other people letting your thoughts stress you out. You are saying to yourself, no more. I want to be in this uplifted state way more. So I am putting myself in this boat, pushing myself away from what was, setting out on new adventure that you already actually have begun by learning new, by being in a new way, you know, lifting yourself up way more than early on. And to continue doing that will take you away from the old way of being into something new that you might have an idea what it is, but you can't see it fully yet because it's on its way. It's there already, but you are on the road to it. You're on your way to it. Okay? You are in the process and you have begun. So by lifting yourself up, by learning new ways of being in life and interacting with other people and being also towards yourself. So that's important stuff for you. You're welcome, Pixie Dust. You're welcome, Nimir. So that was for you. Hope you can use it. And you are saying thank you. So I guess you can. And thank you for that. So Astrid, it's your turn now. And again, once more, welcome to my channel and welcome to this video. You're going to get one card from each deck, an angel and a cat. It's warming in all this gray weather to sit here with you guys. It helps a lot. That was the first one there. Okay. Let's see what you got. Yeah. You got the 8 of Water and the 6 of Swords. So that's two different cards of moving away from what was. Okay. And this was the first one. So that's about a sort of calling, a yearning, a sense of that you want to do something else, something more, something different than you have been until now. And maybe you have already started it here and there and thinking about it, or at least feeling it, sensing it, letting it fester within your emotional system. And now it's time to put some logical action behind it and say, okay, what do I need to actually do? You know, put your mind to work and say, okay, if I do this, then what will happen? And if I do this, then what will happen? So how can I move myself towards what I yearn for, what I long for? So it doesn't stay in the future, but becomes your now, your new now, instead of staying in the old. So this is also about having begun, you know, just recently or in the process of doing it, uh, putting yourself in something new by first putting you away, taking steps away, taking actions away from the old ways of being and into new ways of being, listening to your heart. In what direction does your heart pull you? What feels right and heartwarming and brings you joy? Let that be your compass. Let that be your guide for what direction you will push your boat and when you put out into the new. So let your heart be your guide and listen to that, because that would be your truest compass ever. So that was for you, Astrid. So now it's your turn, Zach. One angel card for you, Zach. A sip of water, and then I will get your card. I love all those hearts and roses and other flowers and prayers and animals of different kinds and stars and firework and stuff. It's so festive. So Zach, it's your turn now. So a card for you. I'm happy about that. Oh, I just took the cards literally and mixed it in the deck. Oh, this is the time of change. Definitely a time of change. Yeah, we know that, but it's really emphasized big time because you two got the 8 of water, Zach. So you two, if you are not already in that process, if you're not feeling that call, that yearning for something else, for something more, I get the words adding something to what you already have and make that a new way of being, a new way of living, maybe even a new place altogether. You are also asked to follow your heart, to follow your heart's calling, not what your mind is saying. This is logical, this is smart to do, this is practical. Yeah, well, it's if it aligns with your heart's calling, that's a good thing. But if it's opposite, then it's your heart that it's important that you let be your guide. So where is it calling? What feels right? What is important that you leave behind that you feel would hold you back if you let it stay, or if you stay? Because then that is no more for you, not this time, not at this time, point in time and place. Then there's something else waiting for you, and you are already in your energy on your way. So take some practical steps also, and follow that calling. Follow where your heart is calling you and go on that road. Go on that way with joy and warmth in your heart and the gratefulness of what was, where it had brought you, what it had learned you. And maybe, just maybe, you can take some of that knowledge with you, because if it's what made you who you are now. You can take the knowledge with you, but not the old ways of being. Okay? So that's also a moving on card for you. So I hope it helps. Yeah, you got the same card. Yeah. Always struggling. Yeah, you came in late. So maybe instead of struggling, stop up for a while with this card for the title. Slow down just enough to get your bearings. And then use your heart as guideline. Every time, for every decision, if it feels right within your heart, if it brings you joy, more joy, if it moves you away from, if it moves you towards more joy and happiness, then that's the direction. Okay? And you might want to, slow down a bit if you need to get your bearings, to see what practical things will be the next things for me to do, because that's the overall things also here for this week also. So I hope it helps. So now it's what's the name? It's a combination of two names, Logan, Natalie. Yeah, so it's your turn now, and it's 2 cat cards for you. Yeah, grateful, yes. If you get that grateful feeling and, let it fill you, then ideas and senses will be more easy to feel for you, will be more easy to know what is the direction right now, what to do and what not to do, because it will help you bring calm, it will help you bring that warmth within your heart, so you can see through all the cobweb, all the striving, all the stress, you can see through that. So that's an extra advice. But now it's you, Logan, Natalie. Let's see. Yeah, you're also up for some big changes, definitely. You got the, I think it's a judgment card here. It's a bit harsh in this deck, especially followed with the 5 of swords. It's like there's some really harsh energy that's important that you not go into, but yeah, I get the feeling that we need this card again. Stop up, slow down, get your bearings, and see, do you have to fight here? Is it somewhere where you have to fight? Because this was the first card, and this was the second card. So I feel that it's sort of up to you how much you want to fight. This is a place that is like, whoa, this is a place where you really do not want to be there anymore. It feels like, no, don't want to be here anymore. And this cat here, it might be you, and there's also a cat there looking after something. Is there a sign? Is there a sign for something for me what to do now? It feels like she's looking for the sign, and there the sign is. And it's like you might feeling caught up in all the bad things happening, all the bickering, all the worse than bickering, maybe even all the fighting of stuff that is happening around in the world, and you're just so tired of it. You don't want to be there anymore. You are longing for something else, for something new, for no more fighting. So, but it's also about, maybe the fighting is for you that to fight off what is coming from the outside, taking an active stand to say, no more, you will not pass. I am here within my own, what is it called in English, when you're sovereign and ending with a Y, sovereignty or something like that. I stand within that. And being true to myself, I will not take part in all of your wars and bickering anymore. I stand up for myself now and pull my sword, if that's the only language, the only words you understand. Then no, stop. It's here, no more. I stand my ground. You cannot pass. I will be open to see the signs. I will be open to walk a new path and leave behind me the devastation and see what lies behind the desert, you know, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. It feel like it's important that there's an extra card there because, yeah, for support, a card for support for Logan Natalie, please. Extra support. This one here, thank you. Yes, exactly. Also, 8 of water. So, pause, stop, get your bearings, check within your heart, and see what just holds me back, what makes me sad, what keeps me back, and then leave that behind. So you can, if needed, you can pull your sword and say, yes, stop here. This is my sword, you know, this is my sword. You go until there, you cannot get closer anymore. I stop you here and I stop you now. You cannot pass. I want to follow the sign I see, follow the stars, follow, you know, where my heart calls me. And by doing so, I am leaving behind what no longer serves me, but only brings me hardship and sorrow and strife and all of the time. I am leaving that behind now. So that's important also for you, but it might not be as easy for the 2 others that got that card. It seems like it can feel like, oh my God, I feel like I'm in some sort of battleground and I don't want to be here anymore. So instead of keep on fighting, then stop. You cannot pass, you know, like in the fairy tales, stop, you cannot pass. And then stand your ground and follow your heart and leave what brings you hardship and sorrow behind. Then you will move on to something more fulfilling. Then you will move on to a new way of being, a new way of not just being, but in sort of a new world, you know, begin again anew. But it's up to you to actually do it, and it can. There is a real risk of it being a bit hard to do, but it is possible. I'm sure it's possible. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you can use it. I'm glad you can use it. But it's definitely possible. Otherwise, you wouldn't get the 8 of cups also. So yes, it's possible. Sure, it's possible. So that's most of you. I think it's Shirley now. Yes, Shirley. Shirley, it's you now. That's 1 card from each with the angel card first. You're welcome, Logan Natalie. So Shirley, your time up. It's cards for you now. I want to put some cards for all of us also. So, and maybe if there's time, I can pull an extra card for you here in the chat. So not one for each, but an extra card just for us in the chat. So, blessing, love, and light, and coming. Yeah, thank you so much, Pixie Dust. Let's see. This is for you. This is like what? Again, it's really an 8 of water week by leaving behind. So this is also for you, but you see what you got as the other card. You got the star as the other card. So this is what's in there for you. It's already set in motion, but for you to get to it, it's important that you two, Shirley, that you two, you know, go in the direction your heart calls. Go towards that yearning of your heart and let anything else that is not does not have that room within your heart, let that stay where it is, and then move on the new journey. The seeds have not just been sown, it has already begun to come up and to, you know, see, it has it's already begun little by little to bloom. And by you keeping that light high, that high heart energy high, that joyous feeling high, that hope, feeling of hope and prosperity high. Keep that feeling within your heart and let that guide you. Then you will make this life, your life, this plan, your life, your way of being, grow to an even bigger flower, to flourish, to bloom. But for it to bloom and flourish, it's important that you too leave behind what no longer brings you joy. Okay, so that's important too. So Samantha, hi and welcome. Just in time for a card for you. Just take a sip of water. Let's see. 2 angel cards for you, Samantha, and welcome to my channel and welcome to the chat. And to this last live of the year. Next week it won't be live. I will first be live again, you know, Christmas, New Year. I'll first be, and my husband being home, and we having plans and not plans, and you know, but open to other plans. So yeah. So Samantha, these 2 cards here for you. You are getting the renewal card and the hermit card. So 2 major arcana cards in the same. So it's big stuff, so to speak. It's at least it's important. It's important stuff. So with this renewal card here in the traditional, it's judgment, but I feel more like, yeah, especially with the hermit also. So you are also standing in a place where it's important that you choose, okay, what now? Is it forward moving, or do I stay where I am? I will suggest that it's a good idea to move forward, to take the next steps, to be open to something new, maybe even completely new, to do something like really different, or in a really different place, or in a really different persons, or I don't know, maybe all of it. But stepping into a new way of being you, that is so important. And a new way of being you, bringing with you your family, or at least your loved ones, whether it's family or chosen family or friends or both or animals or whatever it is. But stepping into that energy, bringing, influencing and bringing those around you, them close around you within your heart sphere, bringing them with you. But for you to best do that, it's important that you also create space and time and space for you to be quiet. To be so quiet that you can feel your heartbeat, that you can sense that flame within your heart. Not just the light within your heart, but that flame. And just be with that energy while you breathe, and feel how that flame warms you, and feel how it, and know how it's not just sort of your life force and your creative power. Yes, it's your spark, but it's so much more than that. Yes, it's your heart, but it's so much more than that. It's your connection to the whole, to the cosmos, to the universe, to Mother Earth, and to your soul, your higher self, to the net, to the grid that you are connected to, you know, like trees are connected to the root to other trees. Then that flame within your heart, that is also the key to your trees, so to speak, to the ones that you are connected to. So it's important in this process for you that you take that time, that you make that space for you to breathe, relax, feel that flame within your heart, and see how it grows, how it thrives. Doesn't matter how big it is, as long as it's thriving. And maybe you even sense more colors in it than just one. Doesn't really matter. Just sense that flame and know that is also you. That is your soul. That is your spark of God. That is your creation power. And for you to be that light force for not just yourself, but for other people also, then it's important that you choose that you evaluate, okay, what do I need to let be on the shore, and what can I bring with me? And yes, when in doubt, pause, get your bearings. That's what the card for all of us in the beginning, the card for the title, and maybe do a little planning, but to make sure it's not your logical mind making the choices, but your heart and your soul that is making the choices. And that is the difference, you know, stepping into the new. Let your heart, let your soul do the choices for you. So connect to that by making time and space for you, and to sensing that flame, to feeling and knowing the flame within your heart. So that's important. Let's see someone else come in here. That was for you, Samantha. Yes. Many North Sea cutlets from Belgium. Yeah. We also have a little bit of the North Sea here, but we have Vesterhavet to the west, and Kattegat in the middle, and then we have Østersøen against Sweden. So yeah. So I hope you can use that. You're welcome, Samantha. You're so welcome. A sip of water, and then I will do cards for all of us, and then if it's time, I will do an extra card for just us in the chat. So this is cards for all of us, like all of us that was watching this video. Now I will pull 2 cards for that, and that's one from each with the cat card first. This one here. Oh my god, if one of them or 2 of them is 8 of water again, I will go, no. No. And I might catch myself screaming a little bit. Maybe. So let's see. We got the star and ta-ta-ta-ta, 8 of water for all of us. So it's it's not just for many of you here in the chat. It's also for all of us that's in this process. But we got the star card first. We got the card here where we have not just planted the seeds, you know, and waiting for us to be able to see it at all, what's coming up. We are able to see what's coming out, what we have planted. We are on our way. We are on our way to away from what feels heavy towards what makes our heart feels tinkling and sparkling and joyous and filled with light and love, you know. Not that, no, forget that. It's not about bypassing anything, but it's about choosing you, choosing your heart's calling, choosing to listen to your heart and follow up on what you have already done by planting this seed. And you can see it's there, it's growing, it's on its way. It's not just on its way, it's still under you know, the surface. It's breaking through the surface. It has broken through the surface. You can see it, you can feel it. It's there, here, now. So it's up to you to further nurture it, to further give it water, to give it love. I'm back, at least I think I'm back. I lost the connection to the internet. My Wi-Fi got like poof. So I'm back. So what was the last thing you? Yeah. It's buffering. Am I back right now? It's really back. Hi, Kira. Oh my God. I just said a lot of with this. The hope and the heart and the star and following the heart, leaving behind what feels heavy, you know, and being more in nurturing the things that makes you feel joy at heart and warm at heart and all that. So that was it about, and I don't know if you got the last words, but I hope so. At least you got the meaning, because I spoke a lot of it in different ways. So I think you got it. So yeah, yes, Kira, thank you. You can get a card for you, and then I will, hopefully, if it does anyway. What are you saying, Peter? Does may you and your husband have a joyous week of. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Also, Merry Christmas to all of you, and happy holidays and everything. And also, of course, I hope you have a wonderful New Year's Eve also. So let's see. Kira. Yeah. Kira, you're going to get a card from the Cat Tarot. Let's see what's in there for you. You got the Two of Cups. How nice. What wonderful energy to go in this week with this Two of Cups. It feels like a together energy, you know, like cuddling up with your loved ones, big and small, friends, family, animals. It really feels like an energy of cuddling up and, you know, nurturing that feeling of joy and love and warmth and just being together when possible. Just feel like more of that, and that will take you further. So is there anything more for that? No, we just feel like a reminder and confirmation card of, if you're already doing it, then please keep doing and more of it. And if you're not, then get to it. Get to the cuddling and the being with the loved ones, big, small, family, friends, animals, you know, and have a lovely time. Remember to have a lovely time. That's some good advice for all of us, actually. So yeah, you're welcome. I will keep my promise. There is time to it to pull 2 cards for us here in the chat. This is for us here in the chat, not for each of you. Us here in the chat. Of course, if any of you looking here extra, you can please keep looking, because there might be something in it for you too. Of course, there might be, of course. What do we want? We want angel card. We want 2 angel cards. This is extra message for us here in the chat. And it's for the week, the upcoming week, not just this week, but the week where, yeah, actually for now until around Christmas time, including the Christmas days. This is 2 cards for you guys. Not that you can't see the one the reading in about a week, but this is for you here in the chat today. Special for you, extra for the time up to Christmas and around Christmas. So let's see. Come, second card, please. Second card, this one here. Yes. Again. Oh my God. 8 of water. So if you haven't got it personally, I know many of you got for this week. Maybe still around Christmas, it's important. I got the Empress too, so no worries, no worries. This is good. This is really good. So by leaving behind what feels like heavy and maybe making you a bit sad or like oof, and being open to new, you are at the same time, and at the same time remember to nurture yourself, to nurture your dreams, to by moving away, by letting some things be, you are making room for something new to enter, for that you can flourish even more. Remember the star card from before. So the days before Christmas and during Christmas is really for you to see that you have moved away from the old, from what held you back, and that you now are able to step into this Empress energy, this energy of creation, this energy of nurturing and warmth and fertility, to really, you know, you could say, you see, she's holding a little small child. It could be the Jesus, you know, Jesus child, baby Jesus. But it's also a simple, yeah, let's say it's baby Jesus. Yeah. Then it's also a symbol of you bringing in more love for yourself, more light within your life. So you can be like the Empress. So you can be like this beautiful angel, Archangel Gabriel, creating new life, creating new you, and be part of creating a new world for us all. Okay, so that's just wow. Okay, but for it to happen, if there's still some of this you are carrying with you that you that you can feel is holding you back, then please put it aside, move on, let your heart be your guide. So you truly can step into this, and this will take further for for the week up to, you know, the days before Christmas and around Christmas and just after, you know, the Christmas days and stuff. This is extra, so that's a really nice energy for you guys to remember to bring with you. And I feel that not just the ones of you that already got this, but you of course are already beginning, and if there's still something next week, you can continue that, and then you can step into this energy. And of course, anyone else watching here and saying, oh, this feels right for me too, then it's, of course, it's also for you. I put this card for the ones here in the chat, so they had something sort of personal for the next week, because next week I will just be here on a pre-recorded video and making cards for all of us. So these are for the ones that found me here in the chat today, including the new ones. Yeah, life in order. Yeah, you might follow the the Night of Earth. It's mixed in now, by, you know, slow down, get your bearings, and then follow the Eight of Water. Where does my heart call me? So I think that's it. And then this card here also, I think that's for all of us. It's the Eight of Coins, because practice make perfect, and you are creating your own life. So keep on making a life that you feel are joyous and loving for you. Practice makes perfect. Okay, just a little extra. So I think that's it mostly. Yeah. Oh, this has been really lovely. And I'm looking forward to see, hopefully all of you, but at least some of you again. And this is, because I'm getting a little bit cold on my neck this time of year if I don't have something on. So, yeah. This has been so nice. Yeah, and I'm wishing you, all of you in the chat and all of you watching, whenever you're watching, a lovely week. And of course, Merry Christmas. I will probably say that in the next video too. And I will be doing that here in the next couple of days, but I will put it up here on the channel either Sunday or Monday. I'm not quite sure. So if you're subscribing, and you guys in the chat, of course, are, if you're subscribing, then if you're not subscribing to all from me, that's a good idea to make the notification so you get all, because then you for sure will get a notification of when the video for the Christmas week and maybe for the rest of the year will be up. I'm not quite sure if it's going to be 1 or 2 videos. I hope for 2, but I'm not sure, because I also make for the Danish channel. So it's either 2 videos or 4 videos in a few days, where also lots of other things to do. So I will find out, and you will find out. So if you're watching this, not subscribing yet, then please do subscribe if you want to get my video for the Christmas week and up to New Year's. Then you will get notification for that. So thank you all for being here, and thank you all for watching. And just for me to say, stay in your heart, be the light. Yeah, and all the hearts, lovely. Yeah, and Merry Christmas. Yeah, and thank you all also. And thank you all for watching. The hour has gone almost. It's been a lovely hour. And I'm going out. It's brightened up my day. So I will go into the rest of my day with warmth, extra light within my heart. So thank you all. From my heart to yours. Take care. See you live next year. See you not live next week. Bye for now, all of you. From my heart to yours. Take care. Love you all.